You're listening to the Telltale channel. Don't forget to check me out on all social media: Patreon, Twitter, Teespring, and Etsy. All links can be found in the description or on my website, telltaleatheist.com. Hey, this is Owen. If you're comfortable, leave your first name and state at the sound of the tiny truck backing up.
Hey there, I'm Michael from Iowa, and my question is about religion and TV. A lot of people in America are religious, and it shows in our media. Reality TV will mention religion in small ways, like having a family prayer at the table, or have them mention heading out to church. But then there's shows like Sister Wives, Counting On, and others, where religion is heavily focused on. A lot of people like and watch these shows, and the religions featured are usually more extreme and fundamentalist. I was wondering what your thoughts were on having religion, and especially these more extreme religions, be so dominant in American media. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, really interesting. I've actually noticed TLC tends to focus a lot on religious shows like that. There's a streamer I watch sometimes. He plays like Mario Maker 2 videos from time to time. I'll watch some of that stuff just when I want to chill out and not use my brain for a while. And he made this joke recently. DGR is the streamer. I don't know if you guys heard of him. Anyway, he was making these like really corny dad jokes, and somebody in his chat was like, why do you always make these terrible jokes? Why do you use the frick word and the heck word instead of the fuck word and the hell word, right? And he basically said it's because he grew up Amish, and it's kind of it's a remnant from his Amish past, basically. And he said he was going to be on Breaking Amish, but it fell through. Breaking Amish! I'd never heard of this shit before. I'm going to have to look this up. I looked it up on Hulu, and I could only find seasons 2 and 3 on there, unfortunately. I really want to get my hands on season 1. I hope I can find it somewhere, like on some other streaming platform or something, but it seems really fascinating. It's basically about these Amish people who leave their community, or Mennonite families, supposedly, who leave their communities and try to live in the real world with like electricity and everything. It seems super fascinating. Anyway, I'm sorry. Back to the question that you were asking. TLC, specifically, that network, is really guilty of almost promoting these super religious like families. Sister Wives, the Duggars, 19 Kids and Counting, I think originally 18 Kids and Counting, and I think it's called Still Counting, as you mentioned a minute ago. I'm not a fan of that. Shame on TLC for doing that. I really wish they'd stop de facto promoting these religious extremist ideologies. They're almost framing their families like it's an ideal way to live, like they're proud to live that way. And it's something to aspire to. It's like, why would anybody want to aspire to having 19 kids or 20 kids or however many it was, and live in this bubble, this weird little bubble where you don't have any outside information except for Fox News, and there are so many bizarre rules. It's just really strange, and TLC is like propping this up is like the best way to live. I don't know what they're thinking over there, but it's getting views, so they keep doing it. I would really love it if TLC would stop doing shit like that. Anyway, it is a problem, especially in the US. Religious extremism is like, it's a monkey that's on our back and will be there until the end of time, it seems. And it's getting so completely integrated with politics at this point. They're almost inextricably linked. They're almost indistinguishable from each other. The Republican Party, the party specifically, the leaders in the party, have to pander to the evangelical voting bloc. They have to cater to them to win elections. That's just how it works. They can't win an election as a Republican unless you appeal to the extreme religious right. And I just feel like that's a fatal flaw in the system. I wish we could find a way around that.